Joe asked. What is a jujitiro? Maria replied, someone who practices jujitsu. Confused, Joe asked, why would I need to do that? Maria seemed to have no answer, but before she could respond, Joe continued, because of the incident with Kim Dong, you decided to test me. Based on what you've said, I passed, and now you're telling me to join the fight class. Are you kidding me? Jujite, Maria called out, but Joe cut her off, saying, no thanks. I'm not interested. I'm going home. Also, my glasses. Repair them and return them to me. He started walking away. Maria called after him, but he kept walking. Back at school, Dong shouted in shock. Joe had a fight with Maria? His voice was filled with jealousy. Joe quickly covered Dong's mouth. Quiet. June. Angry. Asked, Maria attacked you? Joe explained, she came at me and asked me to join something like Jesus or something. Dong noted the information in his book while Jiun asked, did you get hurt? At that moment, Maria appeared, slamming a box of contact lenses on Joe's desk. Joe asked nervously, why did you get me contacts? Glasses are dangerous if you're going to join the fight class. Meet me on the roof at lunch, Maria said, walking away. Joe thought to himself, she's not right in the head. Everyone looked at him in shock, and someone burst out in excitement, suggesting Joe might be joining the fight class. The scene shifted to Coach Go Ilmyung's office. What you requested is complicated, the coach said. I'm sure it is, Maria responded nonchalantly. We can't let just anyone into the fight class. Are you sure about this? The coach asked. Yes, Maria said confidently. I'll take accountability if there's any trouble. Accountability, my ass, the coach muttered. The principal has one condition. An admission test in 3 days under MMA rules. The opponent is Kim Dong, Maria finished for him. A special directive from the chairman. Yeah, why? The coach asked, confused. No reason, Maria said as she stood up to leave. As she exited, the coach wondered aloud, why this kid? Though, on the roof, Joe approached Maria. Why are you doing this when I already told you no? Maria, surprised, thought aloud, I almost hit him. I already said no, Joe repeated. What you're doing is harassment. If you don't stop, I'll report you. Go ahead, Maria said. I'll just tell them you groped me. Joe was stunned. What? Don't you want to find your sister? Maria asked. Joe froze. What did you say? Do as I say, and you'll find Ju Dae-gak and your sister, Maria said. Joe rushed towards her, pinning her against the fence. Who sent you? Did Ju Dae-gak send you? Maria grabbed his shoulder, swept him off his feet, and pinned him to the ground. Who sent me? Calm down. Just being the bastard son makes me want to kill you. So cool your head. Joe glared at her. Join the fight class. The admission test is in 3 days. Train with me for 2 days and it will be enough. It's your decision. If you pass, I'll answer your questions, Maria said as she walked away. The scene shifted to Kim Dong and the chairman having a meeting. The coach and principal are pushing to transfer a regular student to the fight class without consulting the board, the chairman said, annoyed. But I heard the student toyed with someone from the fight class. If that's true, they don't belong there. Kim Dong began to apologize, but the chairman cut him off. If you lose the admission test, you'll be expelled. I like people who can get their hands dirty. Kim Dong's expression was horrified. Back at school, Dong was yelling in excitement about Joe entering the fight class, but Jiun was not pleased. Maria should get real if she thinks Joe will do it, because she said so. Joe interrupted. I don't think I have much to lose by taking the test. Dong explained Jiu-Jitsu's history and showed a clip of Royce Gracie fighting. Size doesn't matter. It's about technique, Dong said. Joe watched the fight, intrigued. As Royce took down a larger opponent, Dong commented, there's no weight advantage on the ground. Joe thought about it. Isn't it magnificent? Royce beat Gerard Gordeau, a Savate practitioner, in UFC 1, showing off jiu-jitsu to the world. Jiun yelled at Dong for encouraging Joe. Jiun walked with Joe later, trying to convince him. Don't do it. It's dangerous. I know the risks, Joe said, but it's just a spar. There are rules. How can it be safe? June asked, frustrated. You're worried? Joe asked. Of course I am. We're friends, June yelled, before apologizing and walking away. As Joe was about to say something, someone suddenly covered his face from behind.